Once upon a time, I woke up feeling like absolute crap. This is me deciding to fix all of my bad habits that has caused me to not feel good when I wake up. Whenever I wake up with a headache, my first idea is to either make or go get coffee. This day, I decided to get coffee because that sounded better. When I got back, I immediately grabbed myself a water, and now I'm sitting here in my messy room trying to figure out how to feel better. At this point, I've already taken my medicine and got water and coffee. I now have 2 hours before I have to leave to take a train to San Diego. My goal is to wake up earlier, but I decided to sleep in because I woke up with a headache and I thought that I needed it. Which definitely, yes, listen to your body, but now I only have 2 hours until I have to leave. I've already gone outside to get coffee, but that doesn't really count. So my boyfriend suggested that I should go on a walk. After my walk, my head started feeling a little bit better, so this is when I started writing this little script that I'm using down. For the purpose of this video, I need to pinpoint exactly what made me feel this way. I have realized that my problem stems from setting unrealistic expectations for myself. If you don't know, I work 30 hours a week. Currently, I have 2 online summer classes. I'm telling myself I'm gonna post twice a week on YouTube during the summer just because I have a lot of ideas, but I'm honestly probably not going to be able to fulfill that. I'm doing all of that while also trying to spend quality time with family, friends, and my boyfriend without filming. Like, I feel like every single time I'm doing something with my friends or family, I need to film it or else I won't have any content. Honestly, I don't realize that I'm on the go nonstop until I've reached my breaking point where it actually starts to affect my physical health and I start getting migraines. Luckily, the headache that I had when I was writing this was not a migraine, or else I would have been bedridden the whole day. My first idea after I got coffee was to just sleep until I had to leave, but if I do that, I will end up being very grumpy during the time that I'm supposed to be very happy spending time with my friends, just because I didn't try to get anything done. Especially because I already woke up late. I'm definitely not going to be able to get everything on my to-do list done, but something is better than nothing. In the future, I just need to make my to-do list more realistic and be okay with moving things to other days if something comes up and I'm not as productive. Also, when I plan my day, I never leave room for breaks. Like, I see the whole day and how many hours that I have to be productive, and I make my to-do list based on that period of time, but I never allow time for breaks in between things, for relaxation, anything like that. For making my to-do list realistic, yes, my room is messy, but that can easily be moved to a different day because there's not a due date on it. For YouTube related things, I create my own due dates, so those I can easily move around. School is definitely the #1 priority, like regarding the deadlines, because those I cannot move. So I usually do things in order of homework, YouTube, and then cleaning my room. The day that I filmed these clips was a Friday, so I wanted to post a YouTube video, but I knew that that wasn't going to happen just because of the busy day that I have. So I'm just gonna move all the YouTube videos that I plan to film down one, and we're gonna go with the flow and everything is gonna be okay. For the day trip to San Diego, I do also need to pick out my outfit and pack my bag just in case I'm spending the night, as well as buy my train ticket because I forgot to do that. Now that we straighten out the priorities, I'm gonna buy the ticket, pick out my outfit, and then edit until I have to leave. welcome or welcome back to my channel. For the rest of today's video, I'm just gonna be giving you guys tips of how to be the best version of yourself and have your summer glow up both mentally and physically. Like I mentioned before, my #1 issue is setting unrealistic expectations for myself. You guys know your schedule the best. Know your priorities and spread out your to-do list. It's better to have your to-do list be too little than too much. Also, if something is bigger, like a YouTube video or a big project, split it up into smaller sections instead of just seeing one thing on your to-do list that says edit a YouTube video. Break it up into each section and take a break in between each section. My second tip is to be organized. I will go more into detail about this in a video that comes out in either July or August, probably August. But I use many things to stay organized. Google Calendar, this physical planner, my notes app on my computer, random to-do lists that I write down using stuff like this. I have a lot that I use to keep myself organized. On my Google Calendar, that's more of time blocking, which helps a lot. This allows me to see my schedule. I put my work hours, anything that I plan with friends, if I have a family gathering or just any event to attend to, my school schedule for any in-person classes, and any appointments that I have. Look out for that video for more specifics. This one's a little cliche, but I found that getting a good night's sleep is very important. I feel like I've heard that from everybody throughout my life. And yeah, like I've understood it, but I've never like actually thought about it on a daily basis and decided what I'm gonna be doing based off of me trying to get enough sleep. Now I try to plan stuff out with my friends, not on a night that I have to wake up early. Because I'm a closer at work, I already go to bed kind of late if I have to wake up at 8 a.m. the next day for school. So I definitely don't really go out with friends after work unless it's like the weekend because I don't have any time commitments in the morning. I just try to be smart about everything so that I don't get 5 hours of sleep because I said yes to going out with my friends on a Tuesday. One thing that I still need to work on is having a consistent morning routine. Unfortunately, what happens is I end up doing more when I film. And so most of the time if I film my morning routine, you guys see me do pretty much everything, but that doesn't happen every morning. Even like the skincare part, like sometimes I would sacrifice my morning routine just for 30 extra minutes of sleep. So this also ties into getting good sleep. Like if I go to bed really late, it's gonna cause me to wake up late, only put on new clothes and brush my teeth and walk out the door. And not doing my whole morning routine sometimes starts off my day on the wrong note. This is a little similar, but wear sunscreen. I've only recently started adding sunscreen into my daily morning routine. If I don't get to it, it's fine. I'll just have to remember to bring it with me. But I also forget to put it on for work sometimes. And if I'm outside, I'm screwed. I will get sunburned. One thing I'm still working on is getting consistent exercise. I used to go to the gym almost daily, which ended about a year ago. I talked about this a little bit in my reset routine, so I've already kind of started doing it more. I am going on a vacation to Italy, which will be my next couple of videos, but once I get back from that, I plan to actually go back to the gym. For now, I just want to start small, go on hikes, go on walks, just getting out of the house. It doesn't really have to be like going to the gym hardcore every single day. It's just getting outside and not being like cooped up in your room the whole day. If I feel pressured to go to the gym, it's not gonna make me want to go. Like I see myself only going to the gym on the days that I actually want to go. If I don't want to do that, then I could easily just make myself a cup of coffee and go on a 5-minute walk right outside my house while drinking it. Really just like listen to your body and do whatever type of exercise works for you. Each day might even look a little bit different. Eating breakfast is one thing that I have struggled with. I do not get very hungry in the morning, so honestly, I just need coffee and I'm good. Eating something small definitely makes a difference, even if I'm not hungry. Sometimes I'll just have a bagel with butter on it, or I'll have yogurt with granola on top, and that doesn't take very long to make. It takes like 5 minutes max. Definitely the more simple ones work better for me, but the days that I eat breakfast, I find myself being more productive throughout the day and not getting low on energy really fast. This next one I mentioned in my morning routine, but honestly, I almost never do it, and it's journaling. I honestly only journal when I really need to, like when something happens. But then again, I don't always have my journal with me, so 9 times out of 10, I will just write it in my notes app and then just lock the note. I feel like journaling like organizes my thoughts, and doing it first thing in the morning or right before bed or even both, it allows me to like clear my mind of whatever's stressing me out or whatever negative things happen that day. But I also like journaling about the question, what made me happy today? I like doing that because it allows me to think about the positives when I might have had a very stressful day, or I might be still stressed out about stuff, like all the things on my to-do list that I didn't do. So definitely try to get in the habit of either starting your day or ending your day with journaling. These next few tips have to do with like physical things. I get my hair cut every 3 months, and recently I did go get my hair cut. I love getting my hair cut. It feels like a whole reset on my hair. I honestly am not sure if this is different for all hair types, but I had been using this shampoo and conditioner for years, and I realized it wasn't working very well, even though it used to in the past, and I think it was because I didn't change it out. So I learned recently that changing out your shampoo and conditioner after like 6 months or a year definitely makes it work better. Regarding nails, obviously I love getting acrylics, but I have not been doing it for a few months. I believe I showed this in my morning routine, but I got this nail growth gel from TikTok shop. I don't even use it every day, and it has worked so well. My nails have healed really fast, even though it's been only a few months after I stopped having acrylics. Once my nails grow to a certain length, I want to switch to using my natural nails rather than getting extension nails every time. Going back to habits, my next tip is to do things that make you happy. It's summertime right now, so go to the beach, watch the sunset, go treat yourself with a lunch with your friends, spend time with family. I always put stress on myself to always be doing something productive, but I have learned that rest is productive. I'm not saying you need to take a nap, but spending time with friends without worrying about my to-do list is something that I need to prioritize. Oftentimes when I am with my boyfriend, family, or friends, I'm thinking about what I have to do when I get back and making sure that I leave enough time for that. When in reality, I should just trust the process and know that I will worry about that when I come back, but I should be present in the moment when I'm trying to have fun, or else taking a break won't really work. Most of the time, I try to get my entire to-do list done, but I will go and go and go and go without taking a break. And that will cause me to take a longer break, like 1 to 2 hours, and then end up getting less things done than if I took smaller breaks in between. This one is similar to what I just talked about, but it's really good to prioritize spending time with your friends and having a social life. I've definitely been making sure that the people in my life recently are more quality over quantity. I definitely struggled with that a little bit in high school. I didn't really have the type of friends in high school that I can see myself staying friends with forever, but I recently reconnected with old friends. Having a more balanced life allows me to put more energy into the things that I'm doing when I'm spending time being productive or at work. So one thing I've been working on recently is making sure that I have time to spend with friends and relax. It's bad if I'm just always on the go and trying to edit, do my homework, clean my room, and just doing things that can really drain my energy. Similar to having a consistent morning routine, having a consistent night routine is so important. For example, sometimes if I get back super late after work, I will just brush my teeth and go to bed. Obviously in that moment, I will gladly prioritize sleep, but I need to plan my schedule accordingly so I don't get back super late and end up not being able to do my full night routine. If I don't allow myself time to wind down, I probably won't be going to bed relaxed, especially if I just go to bed right after doing homework or editing or working. I've seen the phrase closing your house on TikTok, and this is something that I really want to get into. The only space I have to worry about right now is my room, but if I spend 10 to 20 minutes closing my room every single night, that would be a lot better than letting my room get messy throughout the week and then having to spend 3 to 4 hours cleaning it on a Sunday. That being said, I feel like I film a lot of reset videos, and I really want to try to not film those as much. I want to get to the habit of not relying on those videos to keep my life on track. I want to just be able to implement these daily habits so my life doesn't feel like it's always a mess. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope that the tips are very useful. Don't forget to subscribe and look out for my next couple videos. There's going to be about 4 of my Italy trip. Thanks for watching. Toodles.